So when I lived with my grandmother, when I was doing comedy, she was lucky. It's nice that I stay with her, but and this is not a joke. She was always cold, right? She'd always complain, "It's cold in here." And I said, "Grandma, it's on 80." And she said, "It sure doesn't seem like it's on 80." So I made this thermostat for the wall, and I said, "Grandma, look, it's on 80." And she'd walk over to it. My goodness, it is on 80. Why does it still seem cold in here? Because the one that was actually controlled to the wall was the one behind it. So it's kind of a mean move thinking about it now.
Wow,
but clever, right?
You did that to your grandma.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not. She disowned me after that, but yeah.
She just must have just been quite confused.
But all the early day ones, like with the grandma, I didn't like the food she made, so I made a plate I could give it to the dog without getting in trouble. Slide it off. Then I made, this is horrible, it's a pacifier for an ugly baby. Dumb, but it's quick, Stupid! The whole thing is stupid. This is probably one of my third jokes I ever came up with. It was an ice tray that had a level on it so you wouldn't spill the water when you're walking it back to the freezer.
Good.
Yeah, see, more like clever.
Functional, yeah.
And when I do this in the show, all the young people are like, "What's an ice tray?" No idea what an ice tray is. I worked a lot in the bars, as we all did, right? So I used to have a cowboy boot with a kickstand so you wouldn't fall down when you were drunk. It's kind of a crowd pleaser back in the bar days. Hey, it's Carrot Top Kid's going somewhere. This is, you see graffiti's always misspelled. I said they should put dictionaries on spray paint cans so when kids do graffiti, they spell it right.
Yeah,
it's nothing worse than,
Oh, yeah.
Stupid. This is old now, by the way. This is old.
Yeah. Classics.
This was a dumb bank robber. Just stick a gun and a note inside the bank tube, and then you send it over to the teller.
The bank.
Give me all your money or shoot yourself. We're getting robbed.
Yeah.
Well, I already had luck getting the sign, so I figured I could steal a bank tube. Why not? I just took a withdrawal, right? I have this one was one of my favorites. It was literally like my third or fourth joke. Before I even did comedy, I think. It was, vacuum your carpet. You don't have to vacuum your carpet, really. It just needs to look like it's been vacuumed. So if you get one of these paint rollers, and if you actually roll it on your carpet, it'll leave vacuum marks.
Gives it that fresh
on your vacuum. So people walk, ding dong, oh, you vacuum. Yeah, 8 years ago, but yeah.
Energy efficient.
This is horrible. This is a party favor for someone that has asthma. I think George Carlin liked this one. I was one time he said, "Hey, I like that asthma joke you do." He was. I was very lucky. I was in an airport one day, I did comedy like 3 years or something, and I saw him in an airport, and I said, "Oh God, that's George Carlin." He was just walking right towards me, and I remember, should I say hi to him? Should I leave him alone? Seems like he might be a little moody. I'm gonna leave him alone. He gets closer. I'm like, I'm gonna say hi. So I walked up and said, "I don't want to bother you, man. I'm a huge fan. And I do comedy, so you're one of my heroes." And he said, "Carrot Top," and it was really the coolest moment ever, right? He's like, he knew me. And we talked for like 30 minutes, maybe a minute. And then he went to leave, and he turned around. So what a guy, he said, "Hey," like that Mean Joe Green commercial. He says, "Hey, Carrot Top," and I turned around, and he goes, that cup joke you do is great, man." And this is the cup joke that I used to always close on. And I made this stupid thing up when it was like early 90s. It was the telephone, paper cups and string. "Hey, what's going on? Where are you? You sound close." "Well, I'm a foot from you with a cup." But I thought someone should update this phone. Like, "Hey, what's going on? Not much. What are you doing later? I have to call you back. I have another call." And I had call waiting that came out of the cup. And then conference calling.
Nice.
And then call forwarding. And then I had a clear cut for caller ID. "I know it's you, pick up." So I never forgot that joke when he said, "I love that joke, man. That was good stuff." It was one of those moments in your whole career you never ever forget that moment.
Unbelievable. The endorsement from the
greatest. From the king of comedy.
There's a rhythm to your show that I just love. You just keep. It's a barrage of information.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I like that. A barrage of it. It's not really information. It's just a barrage of silliness.
It's just.
There's a lot of it
hammer it away.
It's
just
I used to work slower when I started, and somehow I found a tape of me, and it was really slow. I mean, like really slow. And all of a sudden, I saw a recent one at the Luxor. Where I was just bam, 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 and I mean, I don't know where I think because in Vegas their attention span is like zill.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go. So I kind of move a little bit faster in the live show than I used to. I think because of that. I think Vegas just makes you work.
What else you got in that box there?
I don't know. This was this was always something. The one that I didn't make this one. This is the only prop I didn't make. But it was in a pet store, and I remember looking at this thing like what? And it's to keep your dog in the yard.
Yeah.
And that's all it says. Keeps the dog in the yard. So. They should have a diagram or description of some sort that comes with this. Stay. Yeah. But there's a whole other bit with that one. I didn't. The other dog I have is through it.
You got to.
It's a big, huge. Yeah, you got to come see it at the Luxor. It's just for that one joke. You should come to the Luxor. It's great. But I used to say they should have a pregnancy test that comes with a map on it. So when you find out your girlfriend's pregnant, you find the quickest way out of town. That was good. Oh, you're pregnant? How do I get out of here? Do. One of my favorite ones that I thought I've ever come up with was gun control. I thought of this like 20 years ago. It's a gun with a Rubik's Cube, so you can't shoot somebody till you get it all lined up just right. You gotta be smart and fast to kill somebody. Otherwise, boom. See, just save lives. When you get glaucoma, they always say smoke dope. If you can't see to light the bong, so I made a bong you could actually see to light the thing. And then I get stopped at airports every day. I said it's a prop. It's not. It's a prop. No. Well, this was okay. It was a Sports Illustrated issue that I made so you wouldn't ruin the pages when you looked at it. You just, so that kind of thing.
Wait, do that one again, sorry.
So I don't normally have to do that twice in the show, but for Tom, I'll slow it down a little bit. It's a Sports Illustrated issue, so you don't ruin the pages when you're looking at it. See, okay. Now, kids, no kids.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.